Okay, welcome back. The last thing we need to learn how to do is how to look at a class diagram and figure out how all these methods work. So I've got an example here. So this is the one we just been working on. So let's just talk about it. So a UML, Unified Modeling Language class diagram, basically talks about the class name, and then this section is for the field variables. So I have a field variable called etDisplay, and its type is edit text. I have a num values, which type is an int. I have an array of doubles. And then down here, these are all the methods. Now, the main activity method is a constructor because it's the same name as this. We'll talk about that again. We may not actually have an honest-to-God real thing in our code that does this, because if we don't provide one, the machine provides one for us, so it just shows up in the diagram. So the minus sign means private, the plus sign means public, the pound sign means protected. So we have two privates, one protected, and all the rest of them are public. Okay, so it gives you the name of the method, like add contact, and then the parameters. So this is like the signature. So it takes a Boolean as a parameter and a string as a parameter, and it returns a Boolean. So this provides you absolutely everything you need to know on how to build a class. In other words, here's a class that's got, well, I'm going to need a display, I'm going to need a num value, I'm going to need an array, I'm going to need an onCreate, all down the list. Just basically, this is like a blueprint that you can follow when it comes time to writing your assignments. Because I'm going to provide you a class diagram, and you go, oh, looks like I need something called validate int that takes a string and an integer and returns an integer. I think I'll write a method that does that. Good. There's some pretty decent websites out there that explain this in more detail. Like the class diagram with the signatures and what all these things are, and, all the attributes and visibility and the plus sign and the minus sign and all the rest of that stuff. What all the parameters are, blah, 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 blah. Good stuff. But yes, this is a skill you're going to have to learn in order to be able to do all the assignments. Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys again in the next video.